I've had those days. The kind where I'm scrolling through social media or hearing updates from friends, and it seems like everyone is doing better than me. Everyone else seems to have life figured out while I'm stuck in the same place. I've been there, staring at someone else's success story, wondering why it feels like I'm always a few steps behind. I look around and see businesses growing, families thriving, and milestones being celebrated. But then I take a deep breath and ask, why do I feel like I'm falling behind? It's a feeling that sneaks up on so many of us, especially as women juggling a million things. We wear so many hats: mother, wife, businesswoman, caretaker, friend. And while we try to balance it all, it's easy to feel like others have figured out a secret we're still searching for. But let me tell you something from my heart. You are not falling behind. After mentoring women for over 30 years, I've learned that when things repeatedly go wrong, we're often on the wrong path. I tried to ignore my intuition, convincing myself that a position or financial goal would bring fulfillment. It didn't. I had to learn to love myself, yes, with all my quirks and belly, to feel whole. I kept searching outside, even when Allah directed me inward. Now, when things fall apart, I remind myself Allah's plan is always better. The pace of success is different for everyone. We're all on unique journeys. While it might look like someone else is ahead, we don't see their full story. Social media shows the highlights, not the struggles. Sleepless nights, self-doubt, and failures are hidden behind curated posts. Just because progress isn't visible doesn't mean it's not happening. I've felt this in business. Like no matter how hard I work, I'm not achieving what others are. I've mentored women who've shared the same feelings. They ask, why does it feel like I'm stuck while everyone else is moving forward? We all feel this way at times, but what matters is how we respond. Do we let someone else's success make us doubt our path, or do we recognize that comparison steals our joy? The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "The strong believer is better and more beloved to Allah than the weak believer, while there is good in both. Strength isn't measured by speed, but by perseverance through challenges. Being a strong believer means continuing forward, even when it feels like the world is racing ahead. It's about staying grounded in faith, trusting Allah's timing, and knowing that our time will come. Success isn't linear. There are peaks and valleys, moments of triumph and struggle. Sometimes struggles feel endless, but they aren't. Every step, no matter how small, is progress. Building a business, raising a family, nurturing relationships, these take time. The work we do behind the scenes lays the foundation for future success. I remind myself that what I see from others isn't the full picture. Behind every highlight reel is doubt, sacrifice, and questions. I've questioned myself too, wondering if I'm on the right path or doing enough. But I realize now that doubt is part of the journey. Those moments shape us and prepare us for the next step. Trusting the process is hard, especially when life has been painful. But I've learned that trusting Allah eases that weight. To the women I mentor, I always say, your journey is valid, no matter how it looks compared to someone else's. You are not failing. You're moving forward at your own pace, and that's enough. Sometimes tough moments are necessary to fully appreciate success when it arrives, and it will arrive. When I feel like I'm falling behind, I shift focus. I stop watching others and reflect on how far I've come. I remind myself of victories, even small ones. It's easy to overlook them when we're chasing the future, but those small victories build momentum and remind us we're capable of more than we realize. Asking for help is another game changer. Whether from a mentor, a friend, or through faith, I've learned I don't have to do it alone. Those who succeed aren't doing it by themselves. They have support, and so do you. My journey hasn't been without challenges. I felt like I was standing still while others soared, but those quiet moments were opportunities for growth and reflection. They reminded me that my journey is mine alone, and success will unfold in its own time. If you feel like you're falling behind, you're not. You are exactly where you need to be. Trust your journey, trust your strength, and trust Allah's timing.
Just as the strong believer is beloved to Allah, so too is the one who perseveres through hardship, keeps going, and trusts in the greater plan. Your success is on the way. Keep going. Don't let someone else's path make you doubt your own. You are strong, capable, and right where you need to be. With love and belief in you, Rena Makdoum.